Good morning students. Hope you all are doing good. Today we are going to start with the exercise 4.2. In the previous lecture I have given you few questions of exercise 4.1 which you have to solve by the factorization. I have solved all the statement sums in the form of algebraic expression. Further, I hope you all have done. That is basically 9th grade concept only, splitting the middle term method. If you have any queries, you may contact me. Now today in exercise 4.2, it is also related to factorization. It is on page number 76. The very first question is, have a look on the first question. Find the roots of the following equation by factorization. Our first equation is x square minus 3x plus minus 10. How will you solve this? This is, you have to think any two numbers combination whose product is minus 10 and whose subtraction or addition is minus 3. Or you can say like 10 ones are 10. But 10 plus 1 is not 3. Okay. If I choose 5 2s are 10. But 5 2s are is not minus 10. So I take minus 5 into 2. Minus 5 into 2 is minus 10. And minus 5 plus 2 is minus 3. So I have split it minus 3 in the combination of minus 5 and minus 2. So what is the next step? No need to show this step in the board class. This is our common sense. I am just explaining that how you can formulate the combination of minus 3 in the form of two numbers. X square minus 5x, split it minus 3x plus 2x minus 10, it is equal to 0. Now what is the next step? That is pairing. From these two, what is common? 1 and 5. They both are divisible by 1 only. So 1, no need to write 1. X is common. And this 2 and 10. Both are, what is the common factor of 2 and 10? Highest common factor, that is 2. Only 2 is common. X minus 5. You got x minus 5 in both the bracket, that is same. This shows that my simplification of minus 3 is right. Is that clear, students? Now, x plus 2. X minus 5 as common. These are the factors of these two, this given equation. Now, how will you get the roots? Either, now he is saying this multiplied by this is equal to 0. Either this is equal to 0 because 0 multiplied by something is 0. So, either x plus 2 is equal to 0 or x minus 5 is equal to 0. So, x is equal to minus 2 and x is equal to 5. Now, hope this is clear to all of you. This is very easy concept. Let's take something tricky question, and this which I am going to start the third part. This type of question normally comes in the paper. This is with the square root sign, the numbers with the square root sign. But the condition is, in this question, in the paper final exams or any type of exams, normally ask solve this type of question with the factorization. Method is specially mentioned in such type of questions in the paper. Is solved by factorization. Means you have to factorize 7 in the form of roots. Now we don't know the tables with the numbers of square root. We don't know the table of square root 2. We don't know the number of square root 5. How will you solve such type of questions having square root numbers? So again this process, think any two numbers whose product is coefficient of x square and constant term. Root 2 into root 2. What is this? This is not 2 root 2, this is 2. How this is 2? That is root 2 square, root 2 2 times. So root 2 2 times matlab square and root 2 cancel, so we get 2. So root 2 into root 2 is 2 and into 5 is 10. Product is this. And with the addition or subtraction, we will get 7. Now tell me any two numbers whose product is 10 and whose simplification gives us 7. That is very easy. 5 2s are 10 and 5 plus 2, 7. We have divided 7 into two parts, that is 5 and 2. Now how to solve this type of question with the square root sign? 7 can be written as 5x plus 2x. except 1. 1 is the common factor of every number in the universe from x square and x. So what we will get? Root 2x plus 5. Now 2 and root 2. This is the main very important point I am going to explain here. This 2 can be written as root 2 multiplied by root 2. As I have explained, root 2 multiplied by root 2 is 2. So this root 2 can be written as root 2 into root 2. This is not, we will not consider this 2. We will consider root 2 into root 2x plus 5 root 2. Now what is common? Root 2 is common. What is left? 1 root 2 is left plus 5. This point, please note it down. This is very important point in this question. In such type of questions where we will get any number with a square root sign. Why I have divided root 2 or I have making in the combination? Because otherwise nothing is common and the brackets will not be the same. The terms in between the brackets. As we have done that, the terms in between the brackets should be same. But if we will not break 2 in the combination of root 2 and root 2, the terms inside the bracket will not be the same. For that purpose, I have to break 2 into root 2 into root 2. It is very important. Now again, what will be the next step? Combine this and this. And I'll get this. Now again, the product of two brackets is equal to 0. So either this term is equal to 0 or this term is equal to 0. Either or I am explaining this part again, but I have did in this question, as I have to think that two numbers whose product is the product of first and last term. Here first term is 1. 1 into 10 is 10. Root 2 into root 2 is 2. 2 into 5 is 10. And that number whose sum is 7. So that is 5 into 2. I have broken 7 in the combination of 5 and 2. Now then pairing. In the pairing, the main part again is how to break 2. 2 can be written as a combination of root 2 into root 2. This is common. 1 root 2 is left. Root 2 is common. Only 5 is left. So I compiled and the answer is here. Have a look on this question. Note it down carefully and try these type of questions as many as you can. Now let's proceed to the fourth part. The parts which I am not doing, that means that parts are your homework. I write on the board at the end of the lecture which parts is your homework, which you will try yourself. The fourth part, that is 2x square minus x plus 1 over 8. Now the number is having one denominator. The denominator, you can easily, there are many methods to solve these type of questions. You can think the question whose neither to like this denominator, you can take LCM so that my calculation become easier. You don't want to take the LCM, it's your wish. You can try as per any other method, but it should be correct. I am taking LCM to avoid the mistakes in the paper. That is 16x square minus 8x plus 1, it is equal to 0. And when I multiply 8 with 0, it will become 0. So now it is a simplified form of the quadratic equation. So it is easy for me to calculate the factor whose product is 16 and whose sum is minus 8. Instead of whose product is 1 over 4 and his sum is minus 1. Rest as it's your wish. You can try any other method. Now any numbers whose product is 16, 16 ones are 16 and whose sum is minus 8. What are that numbers? If I write 4 4s are 16, but 4 plus 4 is minus 8. It is not minus 8. What will do? If I add, so any other combination? it is minus 4 and minus 4 is minus 8. So we put minus because the signs and the numbers should be same. So it is minus 4 into minus 4 is 16. Minus 4 is minus 8. Now I got the splitting term 16x square. This part again I am saying, repeating, this is not necessary to show to the examiner that I have taken these two combinations. This is the common sense. Considered in tensor, you can directly formulate this is minus 4. It's up to you. Because we have now 40 questions in the final exam. So if we go on telling or explaining minor things to the examiner, our paper may leave the question paper, or our question paper will not be completed. So better not to explain such minor things. Now what is common? 16 and minus 4. Which is the highest common factor? 4, x square and x. Now this is again the very most important point which I am going to explain here. Normally 99% students do mistake at this point. One term is negative, one term is positive. See what students usually do. Just note down, just listen to me. If I write plus 1, because 4 and 1, only 1 is the common factor. What I write, I get minus 4x plus 1. Now see in these two brackets. Are the signs same? The terms are same. 4x, 1, 1. But it is minus 4x and it is plus. The signs are not same. This implies my question is wrong. If the terms are same, the signs should be same. So to avoid this mistake, what should I do to change their sign? Who changes sign in mathematics? Only minus has the authority to change the sign. So what I will do? Instead of taking plus 1 common, I take minus 1 common. If I am taking minus common, the signs will ultimately change. Because minus only changes the sign. Very important point. So again 4x minus 1 and 4x minus 1. It is equal to 0. Either x is equal to 1 over 4, x is equal to 1 over 4. Both the roots are same. So this is the fourth part. When we have any term with the denominator, best option is to take the LCM. Take the LCM, it becomes 0, then splitting, then pairing, then roots. These are the 4 steps of factorization. Now it has, first question has 5 parts. From 5 parts I have done 3 parts on the board. You may have noted down, and the rest 2 parts is your homework. Now the second question of exercise 4.2 only. I hope you all have noted down these 2 questions. I am going to rub the board. Please take care of the negative sign. In the sums having root, take care of their combinations. This is only important in factorization. Now question number 2. Have a look that are statement sums. Solve the problems given in example 1. We'll proceed to the question number 3. Find 2 numbers whose sum is 27 and product is 182. Now see, whose sum is 27? We normally say that the sum of the ages of like my brother and me is 27. You don't know any of the age. Neither mine nor my brother's age. I am saying the sum of 2 persons' ages is 27. We'll say let one person be x and the another person is 27 minus x. So in this question the sum of 2 numbers is 27. Let